Good day everyone, Jason here. Dito naman tayo sa another video to share something, values and learnings and experiences na natutunan ko and nare-realize ko. So today, we're gonna talk about taking risk. So ano nga ba yung taking risk? So this is related sa ginawa ko today kasi I haven't surfed for a while. I think it has been 3 months na hindi ako nakapag-surf regularly. And in Sydney, it's winter. It's coming winter now. It's autumn and becoming winter. And the swell or the wave is becoming bigger. And it's exciting for all the surfer, but not to the people that doesn't do it regularly. So meaning it's a bit risky. So I was excited. I said to my wife, like, I'll just gonna go for surf. And like I brought my foamy board, which is the blue one that you can find at the back. And basically you use it for smaller waves and yung to catch the small wave. Yun para makapag and then para makapag-paddle ako na mas mabilis. And I was excited until I reached the beach and I saw big waves coming in. And then one of my friend that I met in surfing saw me actually like before we start and say like, hey, how you been? And I haven't surfed for a while, like this, like that, and why are you bringing this board? Like this is not the good board for today. So and I agree, and I just said, and I saw the waves, like I'm gonna get hammered, I'm gonna get to it's gonna be hard for me to surf, and it might be a bit risky as well kasi yung fitness level ko is not that great. So and I feel a bit like nervous kasi medyo risky yung gagawin ko dahil talagang malaking wave that day today. So now I just take a deep breath and said, I think I've done this before. I know it's been a month, so we just need a little bit of, confidence. I need a little bit of courage, need a little bit of techniques kung ano yung mga natutunan ko before when I'm riding, a little bit bigger waves. And kung ano yung safety measures na pwede kong gawin while I'm in there. And yes, at first 1 hour or so, it's a bit sluggish. Medyo nahihirapan ako. Medyo talagang nakakatakot, and then sobrang taas ng waves, so I can't take off properly, and then eventually nagiging comfortable ako, and then parang bumabalik unti-unti yung skills na na-acquire ko for long time na nag-aral ako mag-surf. Now, and then cut the story short, I finished the surfing after 2 or 3 hours. I catch maybe 5 waves, and the reward na achieve ko for that is so good that it will probably take 1 week endorphin high, na parang sobrang saya, sobrang sarap sa pakiramdam na nakasakay ako sa wave again. And then the magic of moving so fast without any motor or automotive or any technologies apart from the surfboard plus the nature. So I think that's what makes me hook on surfing before. And yeah, I felt the happiness, I felt the satisfaction. So, and how is it gonna relate today to the topic? So meaning sa risk taking, minsan may mga bagay tayo na parang we always look on the like mga reason bakit hindi tayo magte-take ng risk. Bakit minsan halimbawa, if we're gonna go on a venture to open a business, bibilangin natin yung mga bagay na what if hindi mag-work, what if malugi, what if hindi kayanin ng budgets, what if walang pumunta doon sa business na i-open ko. So there's so many things, and I can compare to the surfing na ginagawa ko na ang daming reason na hindi ko dapat tinuloy yung pagsasurf kasi it's risky, mataas yung wave, yung fitness level ko hindi okay, baka malunod ako, baka hindi ko kayanin, and the board that I'm using is not good. it's not the right board. Those things na I can relate. But in the end, when I took that risk, but it's a calculated risk, because I learned it, and I did my due diligence from last time, so I have the courage to take it. So meaning the risk can be minimized. The risk is always there. The risk can be minimized by learning things. If you really want to do it, learn it. Or else, if you can't do it, get some professional help. Get people that knows how to do it. Let's say in surfing, you can get a good trainer, a surf coach, to teach you how to do it. Or watch a lot of YouTubes. Watch things na ginagawa ng mga surfer, how to do it. And same thing as if you're gonna open a business, like watch YouTube, listen to podcasts, listen to the coach, or get a mentor. So I think that's it. That's the topic for today, and I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.